Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you, late video, but a video nonetheless on me giving my thoughts on the recently released first full trailer of the Justice League movie coming out later this year in November. And so I know the trailer came out a while ago, or at least a good handful of days ago, but I still wanted to put my thoughts out there on it because I had done a video on the teasers, for this and the first teaser for Wonder Woman a while back. And, I'm sort of mixed on this one. I thought Batman v Superman was alright. Definitely had its moments, but I think it definitely could have been a lot better. I still prefer the way they went about it in the animated version and everything. I'm sure most people do. But I definitely don't think it deserved the critical bashing of God or anything like that, for sure. I'm a big, DC fan. Batman, he's still probably my favorite comic book character of all time, along with the Punisher. And I think Ben Affleck could still turn out to be a, pretty good Batman. I don't know if they'll be able to quite match the writing that went into the Dark Knight movies, but I think Ben Affleck could definitely become one of, if not the greatest, Bruce Wayne or Batman. Probably more so see how that goes in like the standalone movie, if they still do that. So I'm not being a hater with this or anything. I love DC. I love Marvel. I think it is possible to enjoy both. I don't think we need to fight about it, or go against each other's keyboard warriors or anything like that. But honestly, I found this trailer to be a little bit underwhelming. I mean, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm definitely gonna go see it, of course. But I don't know. I'm not like, oh my god, so excited. I'm like, okay, that could be, pretty good. A big part of it for me is the tone they're going with for it. One thing I did like about BVS, or Batman v Superman, was its tone. It's darker, sort of self-serious tone that most DC movies are. I know it's not always the case in the comics, but in the movies, the DC always tends to go the darker, more serious route, whereas Marvel, they tend to go the lighter, or at least with the MCU stuff, because our Marvel movies like Logan are definitely more graphic and dark and things like that. But because of all the complaining and everything, and another example is with all the reshoots we heard about with Suicide Squad. They've chosen to make it a little bit more lighthearted than it probably would have been originally, and I just don't really like that. It feels like an MCU movie in a way because they're almost, the same style really now, and that's kind of disappointing for me. But it's debatable on what people like, I guess. But I would prefer that BVS tone being carried over into this. I'm sure there will be more serious moments, but I'm not really a fan of them giving in to all the whining that the fans did with the Batman v Superman and Man of Steel stuff. Man of Steel is a damn great movie, by the way. I gotta do a video on that one sometime. But there are definitely some things I liked about the trailer. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the environment. People are probably gonna bash me, but I forget what those creatures are called, but they look pretty cool. CGI obviously, but I like the environments and stuff we see. I'm actually warming up to this, modified bat suit. At first I wasn't sure if I'd like the cowl as much as I did in BBS, based on some promotional pictures we got and everything. But I'm actually thinking it looks better now. It looks slimmer around the neck especially. I think that makes it look a little bit better, and I do like that. I'm not minding Ezra Miller's Flash either. I'm not a huge fan of the CW Flash. But from what I've seen of him on Arrow, he's fine for what he is, but I don't think Ezra Miller is going to do a bad job either. As far as Aquaman goes, Jason Momoa, he almost reminds me of Killer Croc in Suicide Squad. I mean, he probably won't be that bad, but I feel like they just have Jason Momoa playing Jason Momoa. It doesn't really feel like Aquaman to me. They're giving him these lines like, I dig it, and I know Aquaman can say some outrageous stuff in the comics, but And again, it's just like the tone they're going with. It's not really meshing or clicking for me in certain instances. I don't know, but I'm sure Aquaman will have some pretty awesome moments. Like I see where he's in the air and then he throws a spear. That looks pretty cool. I'll give him that. So maybe he'll probably turn out better than Killer Croc, but and I love the shot of Batman, with flying through and just avoiding all the lasers coming at him and stuff. That looked really cool. Cyborg, the CG again, it doesn't look finished. A lot of people have been saying that. Maybe it'll be a little bit more polished up by the time the movie actually comes out, but for now it just doesn't look quite right. And out of all the Justice League members, I don't know why they chose to put Cyborg in this. I know he's a part of it eventually, but I feel like they should have gone with someone else or had some kind of Green Lantern thing going on already. But I'm sure he'll be okay. Another thing I did like seeing, though, is J.K. Simmons, Commissioner Gordon, briefly. He's not kind of that big of a role in the movie, but he definitely looks the part. He definitely looks like a Commissioner Gordon. I don't think he's going to top Gary Oldman's work, but I think he'll definitely fit in these type of movies they're doing now, and I think J.K. Simmons will do a fine job overall. So it's good to see him a little bit in this. Good to see that you're playing well with others, again. Because of the history of the Robin stuff that we know has been implied in the, DCU lately. Of course, based on the comics. So overall, it was a fine trailer. Like I said, I'm just underwhelmed mostly because of the tone and a couple of other things that just aren't really clicking with me. But I am still looking forward to it. I think it'll be a fun movie. So let me know what you guys thought about it. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.